Hey everyone, it's Shawn again, maintenance man Shawn. No, here's Eugene. He's kind of a mess right now. No, we're doing a project today. Actually, we've been meaning to do it for a while. Had a lot of paint cans sitting around our shop. We're trying to do kind of a cleanup project right now in our shop, and I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but a lot of times you'll find stuff that's really old. I mean, I got like paint buckets, 5-gallon paint buckets from about like 15 years ago or something, just sitting there. Some of them are pretty rotten. It's kind of gross, but looked into getting rid of them, and it's about 35 cents a gallon to take it down, or sorry, not a gallon, 35 cents a pound to take it down to the recycling center for paint. And the other option is to have them dry out, and then you can throw them away. You aren't allowed to throw them in the dumpster until they're completely dry. Problem is, a paint bucket will kind of separate the oil from the latex paint. And this is only for latex. It's not for oil. You can dispose of oil in a different way. I'm pretty sure they'll recycle it for you. Anyhow, so we can't dump these. We have like literally a whole corner of paint over there. We can't dump these because they're full and you aren't allowed to. But one of the ideas that I've seen somebody do before, actually over at Bridges, where I first started out, we had a guy named Bruce who was working on this project for a while. He didn't make as big of a one, but basically what you do is you have a gigantic, or whatever size, I mean, you have, you put together some boards, like, basically make a giant rectangle or square, and then you put some visqueen plastic, thicker the better probably. You don't want to go too thin, otherwise it might tear or something, and we wouldn't want that. But then you just set up a fan. We're about to put up a blower on here and have it going over this so it'll evaporate. We got rid of a fair good amount of paint buckets. I mean, we're emptying all these out. This is our first batch, and if I were to take it to the recycling center, I estimated it being about $1,300 to $1,400 to recycle all of this. So it's not really worth it. It's not really recycling either. They basically mix it all together, and they do the same thing. They dry it out and dispose of it. So this way we're saving our property quite a bit of money, and the only cost is a little bit of time every week. I'm sure this is going to take about a week to dry out. It's maybe a ½ inch thick. There's about 6 or 7 paint buckets in there. Obviously, like I said, if you have a different size, you would want to like a different sized area. You'd want to make it smaller, and you'd maybe get through less buckets per week. But it's a way to do it, and I just thought I would share it with everybody. And thank you, Eugene, for your help.
You're welcome.
All right. Have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you later on. Bye.